Hello Aquarius, I am Oracle and I am here to do a reading for you guys. This is a love reading. Okay, Aquarius. Aquarius, patience is required, okay? It's going to be required because I'm hearing there's something about coming to some sort of conclusion or final okay, so patience is going to be needed because there's a final decision or some sort of decision making that is needed, okay, or that you will make some decision. However, in order to come to a conclusion, uh, there's a need for you to be in a particular mindset so that you make a clear and concise decision here. Because I'm being told that some of you are trying to decide if you want to continue investing in something or not. There's someone here. There's some stubborn energy. Someone's stubborn, and it's like they're trying to preserve or hold on to something. Okay, they're trying to hold on to something that's lacking in like fulfillment. And although it lacks in fulfillment, someone still, it's like they know this. Like this lack, they feel this lack in everything. They're trying to hold on to it though, or preserve this for some reason. However, although they're being stubborn and refusing to acknowledge this or walk away or whatever, it's like they're also entertaining thoughts of exploring something more fulfilling. So it's like, so some of you may be trying to hold on to something that may not be worth holding on to, or you're uncertain if it's worth holding on to or not. And although you're holding on to something that's not fulfilling, you're also entertaining thoughts of wanting to find something that's more fulfilling. Yet you're staying where you are. You're not moving. You know, you're not doing anything about it, or you're not making a decision. It's like you're at a crossroads. There's loss. Something feels like a loss or something, or maybe it's just something lost passion or something. I don't know, but there's a feeling of loss here, and someone's trying to weather through this. It's like a deep, heavy sorrow. It's like sorrow and feeling of a loss or losing something or not being able to, or someone feeling lost. But whatever this heavy energy is, it's like someone's trying to weather through this storm. They're trying to tough it out. And they're at a fork in the road. They don't know what to do. They can't decide. There's codependency here too, because there is an issue I'm hearing. Like someone requires some inner healing and some self-love, okay? So that they can release this lack mentality that they have. There's a need for them to find some sort of inner peace. And there's a need for an inner calm, to find a sense of calm. Someone's just, their emotion and their minds is all over the place. Because I'm hearing an overactive mind. I'm hearing an overactive mind has someone blind to the truth. There's also a message here for someone to be careful of their actions. Be careful of your actions. I'm hearing be careful of your actions because you're in the midst of a soulmate. So there's a message for someone in particular to be careful in their actions. Maybe something's just like not moving. That feels like somebody may be too quick to jump the gun because someone's not moving as quick as they want them to, or not in the way they feel like they should. But that's your perception. You know, everyone, it may not be moving as quick as you may want it to move, but it does not mean that it is not right for you. You know, sometimes things move at a slower pace is because the universe has to get people ready for you sometimes, or work some things out. You know, there's, whether it's on your end or the other person's end, sometimes we move too quick and we're trying to be slowed down. So but there, that message is there, that to that you're in the midst of your soulmate, and to be careful of your actions. Okay, we have the Lover's card here. We have that Two of Swords. All this can be connected, maybe. No, not everything's connected, because I heard no. So, yeah. Okay, so here we have the Lovers here. Um, this feels like love. I touch it like this is love. Someone, you love someone, you love this person, yet you're at odds with what you want to do. Um, it seems so, more so fear based, like a mental conflict. You're not making any kind of choice. You're just hanging in the balance. You're not making any kind of choice. You're not making a choice towards finding something more fulfillment, or love, or the love you seek. But I see love here, but it's like there's something you need more deeper and more meaningful. But you're not making a decision because who you love, you don't feel like you're getting that same equal amount. It's like it's not the same. And I can see here with this Six of Pentacles that the effort may not be equal. Like you may be putting in more than the other person. The other person may not be putting in as much, but you want something more deeper, more fulfilling. Yet you fear of leaving the current situation because of the unknown. Like you have no idea what lies ahead. You don't know if you're gonna be in a worse situation or a better situation. Okay, because it's like stability, and just that harmony is needed. Like you're not, like you're missing that. It's almost like it's dry. This connection is dry. It needs more spunk or something. Like there's something missing, and I can feel it. I can't even explain it, but I don't even think you can really explain it. But you know that you need more. You know it should be more than what it is. So yeah, it's like you want that, but instead of going out, letting go of this and going out searching for it, it's like you're kind of stuck. You are at a crossroads. You don't know what to do or what decision to make, because of fear. It looks like a fear that you don't know if it's going to be something, like, if you don't want to deceive yourself. Basically, you don't want to deceive yourself. This is like a lot of mental conflict. It's like you have to have that certainty. I had a reading, well, I get lots of readings like that, where people will not move or make a move or a decision because of fear of not knowing. They have to have that clear knowing the outcomes. Like they have to see the whole picture, and you're not going to see that. Okay, like this person's blindfolded, so they're not doing anything. They're just sitting there because they can't see what's ahead, and these is choices, and that's what this card is about, choices, but not making a choice because you don't have that clear vision. You don't see what that total outcome is, but you can't. And I always say this, you have to live into it. You have to live into some things. You have to live into the story, live. You have to walk the journey. You can't just take one big leap and then you're from point A to point B. It doesn't work like that. You have to live into things. That certainty is not going to be there on whether or not this next situation, or if you leave, that the next situation is better. But I can tell you this: if it's whether it's worse, or even if it is worse than this, you do the same thing. You keep moving, because eventually you're going to find what you're looking for. I mean, think of it as a barrel of apples. Okay, you're gonna have to sift through you're gonna have to sift through some rotten apples before you find a good apple. And this is the same thing with life. You don't stay in a situation that has you unhappy because you're afraid you might get into another situation that has you unhappy. You're going to be unhappy either way. You just keep going. You keep going, because eventually you're going to find what it is you're looking for. Okay? It's like you have to trust yourself and trust the process. Move on hope. Merit making, goodness, humaneness, and morality. I don't think all of these that fell out need to come out. Merit. And then we have indulgence, interaction, joy, friendliness. It seems like that's what you want. You want that happiness. You want the good life. You want to have, you want to interact with someone that brings joy. It's like that's what you're lacking. You're lacking that joy. You're lacking harmony. I don't think these were meant to come out. They all flew out, but we'll pull again. I don't know why with this merit making card, when I touch it, it's like someone feeling guilt for wanting to move on to find something more fulfilling, or to find happiness. And you shouldn't feel guilty. It's actually, this is your life, and if you live it by letting others tell you what's right or wrong, or letting others dictate basically, if you allow others to tell you what is right or wrong from their perspective, you will just end up disappointed. And I know you're trying to, it's almost like you want to consider the other person's feelings as well. It's like you don't want to do anything wrong. So for some reason, there's just a sense of guilt. Like you don't want to do anything wrong. You want to be fair about everything. You don't want to disrupt. It's like moral values. And I think that's something that needs to be released. It's like a false way of thinking. Maybe someone's may make you feel like this is wrong for wanting something more fulfilling, but if this is not making you happy, you have to go after what's making you happy. It's really about your choices and the choices you make, because those choices you have to live with. Okay, it's all about you. This is about you. Libation, donation, pray, religion. Maybe you need to pray on it. I feel like with this card, it's like putting your trust into the universe, letting the universe work its magic, but also like meditate on it. You don't have to make a decision right away, but whatever it is you're pondering on, I really feel like that it's a need for you to analyze, like look into why are you feeling this way, what's making you feel this way, and then look at pros and cons of your decisions or actions, like basically weigh, is it better to stay where you are, or do you feel like it's more practical to, look for something that you feel is more fulfilling to you? And then you also want to look at, if I stay, how will this turn out? Or what is the possibilities of things getting better? How long has this been going on? And, you want to look into those types of possibilities. It's like you have to really do some soul searching here. Take apart the situation and everything, and you're really just some kind of, well, I'm seeing that patience and planning, like really. Okay, we have discontent and boredom, the green card, heart chakra, and we also have the heart chakra card. These are both fours, so this is about the foundation, your stability. That's what you're in search of. That's what brings about that harmony. Okay, that you're in search of. So yeah, there's some work here to do, some soul searching. We won't read this card. It's just talks about this this chakra and the meaning. So of course, the heart chakra is dealing with matters of the heart and love and things like that. Okay, we have discontent and boredom. We have heartache and loss, triumph and truth. This card signifies a time when you may experience stagnation, discontent, and boredom. Feelings of restlessness and impatience surround you. A relationship or situation isn't moving forward fast enough and could be draining you emotionally and energetically. You're longing for change, and although one door may be closing, don't focus all your energy on it, as opportunity will soon knock. A window or another door could quickly open, and if your attention and awareness isn't focused, you could easily miss it. Watch for synchronicity, events that bring books, speakers, and workshops, or new people into your life. Any of these could possibly hold a message for you. Have faith in divine timing and know that everything changes for a reason. This card also acts as a reminder that it's a perfect time to reevaluate and search within your heart and soul for. Sorry, let me read that part again. This card also reminds you that it's a perfect time to reevaluate and search within your heart and soul for fresh insights. We have heartache and loss. The meaning of this card revolves around disappointment, sorrow, and separation, which can cause upheaval and distress. It takes all the strength you have at this moment in order to move past the pain and heal your heart. The love that has been given to another should now be focused on you. Although you might look at this card as being negative, it can act as a tremendous catalyst and encourage you to move on. The painful experiences of life are just as valuable as the joyous ones. You may not appreciate the sentiment at this challenging time, but life does have a way of pushing you forward, even though you may not always know the final destination. As you endure this period, learn not to dwell on the past, but use your strong mental control to deal with your emotions. Have faith in knowing that you will get through this. So for some of you, maybe this has happened to you. Someone had moved on in search of something more fulfilling for themselves. Okay, because it can go either way. And if that is the case, there's just a need for inner healing, to release that, to detach from that past, so that you can, so that, like, once dropping all of that stuff from the past, you will have room, you can make room for the blessings and things that will be coming towards you in the future. Okay, so this is just a need to release and let go. Okay, we're going to triumph. The power of your soul is pushing and nudging you steadily forward. Whether you're setting new goals, developing ideas, or planning a journey, it's essential that it's carefully thought out. When you tap into your inner guidance and balance it with self-control, hard work, and perseverance, it's likely to manifest as a triumphant outcome. It's time for you to be single-minded and focus on the end goal. Visualize the successful results as if it were happening right now. When you've achieved what you have set out to do, your ability to meet other life challenges will be significantly increased. When you try to move forward without balance, direction, or guidance, it's easy to slip off your intended path and be drawn away from your desired goal. Now is not the time to go or allow the rivers of life to pull you in its current, as you can easily lose control. Grab your oars, grip them tightly, and steer carefully toward your highest aim or destination. The Triumph card reminds you that you don't have to be alone with all of your ups and downs and the challenges that you face. This is a time to tap into the powerful knowledge of others, as well as to use the inner resources that are within you. So basically, for those who are not fulfilled, basically, this is just telling some of you to take that leap of faith. But however, make sure that before you do that, that you've really, that you have a clear mind and that clear focus is there, so that you're making a decision that is based off of your truth. It has nothing to do with impulsivity or anything. Like, it needs to be carefully thought out. Okay, and we have truth here. The qualities of this card illustrate spiritual awakening, clarity, the revelation of truth, and cosmic consciousness. At this time, it takes a wake-up call to get your attention and show you how far you need to go. This card comes forth to do just that. Evaluation of the past, along with the lessons that you've learned or still need to understand, must be top priority. Doing so will enable you to forgive, accept, and heal so that you can move forward in a balanced spiritual mindset. The Truth card reminds you that a significant change must be made in a certain area of your life, but don't make any hasty decisions. Take your time, for any choices or alterations must be weighed and evaluated with the most careful and wisest of judgments. Whatever steps you take now will have far-reaching consequences, more than you'll ever know. Using the powers of the universe and blending them with a little help from the physical world will assist you in bringing about clarity and a shift in awareness. What was once not obvious will now be realized and understood. Be honest with yourself and trust what you know to be true. Card over here. Choices. Every choice you make has a consequence. Even your thoughts are like magnets, drawing experiences to you for the good or for the bad. Do you know the story of a winged immortal in the House of Night who had to choose between the dark and the light? Do you know what he chose? Right now, you are being faced with such a choice. All you need to do is ask, is this for my highest good? The choice you make will be important. In your life lessons, remember even not deciding is a choice. What will be? What will it be? Choose another card to show you what your choice will bring you. You can pull another card. We have, wow. So those of you, this is what your choice will bring. Whatever choice you choose. We have love and we have beauty. I feel like these are two different things. So some of you it's this card, some of you it's the beauty card. We're going to start with the love card. My child, this wondrous one, my wondrous one. It is time to celebrate because love is calling to you. Open your heart and receive my blessings. Choosing this symbol is a powerful sign that love in all forms is in your life. There is a responsibility to this also. You must give love freely without conditions and love others because your heart is open. There is something else here to consider. Love can be a confusing force and can sometimes ask a sacrifice of you. If your heart is aching and feels like it's broken, know that love has a greater love for you later. No matter where you are in your life right now, love has come to guide you into an important experience. Trust love. We have beauty. Every rose has its thorns, and the symbol of beauty reminds you that beauty is never perfect, just as the beautiful experiences you have will not be perfect forever. When you revel in the beauty that is true, you look at yourself in the mirror and you realize that you are already perfect as you are. When you choose this symbol, it is a sign that beauty is all around you. Keep a positive attitude, expect wonderful things, and they will come to you. See yourself as beautiful and know that beauty is not skin deep. It includes qualities that lie well beneath the surface. Look for this truer beauty in others as well, and always look beyond appearances. Okay? Nothing will come of this situation. Is crazy. I didn't say anything, but before this card even came out, I heard it. So for some of you, whatever situation you're in, nothing, okay, either the current situation that you're in or that has you feeling a particular way, like nothing's gonna come of this situation, or it can be anything. I think this is a card that can go either way, because I'm getting for some, you may want to take that leap elsewhere because nothing's going to come of the current situation. And for others, or for a few of you, maybe nothing would come of the situation. Like if you're just, because I feel like some of you are just in a rough patch, okay? And that happens sometimes, and it's something that usually passes. It'll pass in time. And so, take it how it resonates. The other card has communication is key. And this card says the answers you need are coming. I feel like for all of you, regardless, that there's something that will come about and it will give you clarity as to the right choice for you. Okay. And last, I will pull from Romance Angels. Let go of control issues. Allow this situation to naturally unfold. Okay, and let's get another card for others of you. I'll pull a few cards for the different energies that are here. We have religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. And there's another energy here for a group of you. So I'm going to pull for you guys. It feels maybe more than one card to come out for you guys. It just feels like a couple messages. You see, it's a lot. I knew it was going to be more for that group because it's just, for this group, there's a lot of you. And, like I'm getting anxiety and a little shaky. I can tell that, I don't know, there's something here for a lot of you. Okay, I'm going to go through each card as they came out. It says, you deserve love. You are lovable. Free yourself. It's a time to take back control over of your life. We have attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Okay. We have reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Again, like someone's upbringing or whatever, the way that something about them growing up and their upbringing has the way that they view love and go about love and connecting with others. It has influence over the way that they, like how they go about their current relationships. So it seems as if there will be some sort of healing of that and releasing that stuff. We have calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Okay. And we have children. Your love life is being affected by children. So there's a lot of cards for you guys. But Aquarius, this was your reading, and I appreciate you guys for checking out my channel.